Good day, everyone. I am Irma Jane Pagaura, and together with Ati Abigail Kabakab, we will be showing three proofs of function. But before that, allow me to define what is function first. So a function is a relation from a set of inputs to a set of possible outputs where each input is related to exactly one output. In other words, set x to a set y assigns to each element of x exactly one element of y. The set x is called the domain of the function, and the set y is called the codomain of the function. So now, I will be proving what is a that a function is surjective. So we have a set of f from the set of real numbers into the set of real numbers defined by f of x equals mx plus b. We're told m is not 0. And we have to prove that this function is a surjective. So first, recall what it means for a function to be surjective. So f from capital X to capital Y. And here, capital X has a name called domain and Y is the codomain. And this is surjective if for every value and codomain for every little y, we can find some little x and capital X that f takes little x and sends it to y. So let's now prove this. So we have to start by taking any value here in the set. So take any capital Y in our set of real numbers. And now, we have to show that we can find an x value such that f of x is equal to y. So let's go to the side and figure it out. What is x value is. So we want f of x to be equal to y. So we want mx plus b to be equal to y. We can solve this for x by subtracting b and mx to be equal to y minus b. Then we just divide by m, and we can do that because m is not 0. That is the whole reason for having m not equal to 0. And that's going to be the value of our capital X. So now, we'll go back to the proof. We'll have to show that there exists the number x and capital X. So we have to mention this is a real number. Well, y is a real number. B is also a real number. So when we subtract, we'll get a real number. When we divide a non-zero number, it's still a real number. So this fraction is indeed a real number. And so this part's done. Now we have to write down f of x and replace x with what it actually is. So y minus b over m. And now we're gonna look for our function. So mx plus b and m and our x. So y minus b over m, and we still have the plus b. Then m is cancelled, so we get y minus b plus b is going away, so we get y. So we started with a y in the codomain. We showed that there exists x in the domain such that f of x is equal to y. So this shows that the f is surjective. So we prove that a function is a surjective. So thank you, and may God bless us all.